Hello, bright lights. How's it going, everybody?
How are you?
I'm doing pretty swell, thank you. Hey, you want me to sit here? Oh. How are you?
You're a director
Good.
now.
I am.
You have to tell us about that.
Cool. Yeah, I mean, I was thinking about it not too long ago, and I've been doing stuff since I was a kid. I would always grab a camera, and I would grab my little brother and be like, stand there and say this. And I'd point at him and yell at him, and then when he wouldn't do it what I said, I would get really mad and cry. And that's still kind of how I direct. But I used to film stuff all the time with my brother, and then, you know, as technology advanced, I would start to edit on the computer. And I was like 12 years old. I would make skate videos with my friends. So I'd always kind of been interested in it, and I always loved it. It always seemed like something I was so interested in, like a little passion. And then as the years went on Teen Wolf, I wasn't fulfilled enough as an actor, so I started producing not too long after the show started. And then always expressed interest in directing, and I've been directing shorts with my friends, where I'm not in them. I'm just doing all the camera work. I love doing camera work. I think I like that more than anything. I love operating camera. It's so much fun. And so I always expressed interest in it, and then I said I wanted to direct. I was just like, I'm gonna see if they'll let me, and then they said okay. And I think at first they were just kind of appeasing me. But then they really started to see how invested in it I was and how serious I took it, and I think everyone was pretty impressed with me, which was a really sweet interaction and reaction from them, and I really appreciated that. Yeah, directing was the coolest. For a long time on Teen Wolf, I kind of struggled a little bit because acting isn't my favorite thing, and I don't know. I felt like I wasn't fulfilled enough, and then I directed it, and it was great. I had a great time, and then it kind of made me enjoy acting more, and it was needed, and it was great. And I can't wait for you guys to see it, and I hope that I get to do more shows, movies in the future, and I think it's the start of something. So I wasn't just doing it just to get a credit. I really want to do this. So. Directing-wise? No. Well, I mean, I'm directing stuff with my friends. We're editing a short right now that's going to be like a 5-part series, and then we're editing another short. So we have all this stuff filmed. We got all these ideas, but nothing like official. You know, it's all stuff that we're doing. But I've had talks with my friends from MTV, and they've said that they're interested in maybe bringing me and doing an episode of some other MTV show or something like that, which I would be, you know, honored and humbled and not worthy, but yeah, we'll see.
So you really have grown up with this show, so what does it mean to you?
The show?
Yeah.
It's hard to explain what it means to me. It's like a loved one. It really is. It's something that I love a lot, and I really view it as a member of my life. It's like a child that I raised. It's odd. I've never felt that with anything before. I feel so connected to it. I was watching last year at Comic-Con when we heard that the show was coming to an end. I was watching this video of all of the promos that we've done for the show over the years, and I was there for every single one of them, and it really like punched me in the gut, and I was like, oh my god, and I was crying, and that was the first time I really felt like I'm losing this show. And the show, it's just changed my life in so many ways, in the best ways possible. And I've gone through the hardest shit on the show, and I met my best friends on this show, and this show has given me opportunities that are going to help me in my career, in my life, and I owe everything. I owe a lot to this show, and it was there for me when I needed it, and it was for a long time. It was a best friend of mine. I mean, I can't. I love it. I love it like my arm. It's like a part of me. It really is. It's cool. It's really cool.
Jeff was saying that Scott is the type of character that he wishes he was like Scott because he's such a good and pure person. How has playing a character like that affected you on a personal level?
I brought a lot to of myself to Scott. I like to think that I'm a lot like him, but he has inspired me a lot to keep being a good guy, and love your friends and protect your family, and he's just a great leader, you know, and doesn't want anything in return. He just wants people to be happy. And I just admire that a lot, you know. And I think he and I teach each other a lot, because I'm older than him, you know, and I've been around the block a few times, and you know, I think he learns a lot from me, and I learn a lot from him. So really, I miss him. I'm gonna miss that dude a lot. I like him. I want to hang out with him. But yeah, he's taught me a lot.
It looks like they're pulling you away, but...
Gotta leave right now? Okay. Bye, guys. Thank you. I'm gonna miss everybody.
We'll see you.
I hope so. I really hope so.
See your work for sure.
Fuck yeah.